Welcome to SMarchive. I'm Kevin Smith, and look, it's my mom. It's Grace. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
How could something this big come out of something so little? Who knew?
Right.
Mysteries of science. Not really mystery when it's science, it's a proven fact. Mystery of faith, I guess, is what it
Absolutely.
is. Amazing Grace and whatnot. Anyway,
Yep.
that's my mom's name. We're going to watch some clips this week on SMarchive of a performance of Grease that I did in high school that you were at. You didn't shoot it, but you were in the room when it happened. This was the last night of our run, and the year was 1988, so this would be May of 1988. Without further ado, let's get greasy. Let's dive into Grease with Grace. What we're gonna do is look at my introduction. I played Kenickie. If you ever listened to that episode of SMODcast, to Fat Kenickie, this is what I'm talking about, me playing Kenickie. And this is me meeting up with Danny Hudson, a guy I went to school with, John Horton. They played my two Kenickie's friends. I forget their characters' names right now. But look at me. Look at what a portrait. Here, check this out.
Hey, Kenickie, what's happening?
Hey, Kenickie, what you got in the bag? Changing hat and sardines? Get out of here with that dog food. I ain't listening to my stomach for none of that crap.
Hey, Kenickie, where were you all summer?
What are you, the FBI?
I was just there.
Well, I was just working, which is more than I can say here to you two skids.
Listen to that
Fantastic.
perform. Not fantastic.
Fantastic.
So obvious and on the nose, so ham-fisted. If I may critique myself, listen to me. I can't even rock a fake voice. You have no business doing an accent if you can't do the accent, man. Kevin Costner taught us that in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Right.
But here I am trying to rock. Hey, you scabs, who's waking? Listen to me. This is ridiculous. I'm ashamed. Watch.
Working? Yeah, where?
Lugging boxes at Bargain City.
Nice job.
Hey, cram it. You saved up to get you some wheels. That's the only reason I took the job.
Hey, you getting a car, Kenickie? Cool, what kind?
I don't know what kind you're on, but I got a name all picked out. Grease Lightning.
Oh, nifty.
Damn, maybe I'll get a polo sticker. Go ahead, laugh it up. When I open that baby, you suckers be laughing out the other end.
Oh, this is a little foreshadowed, laughing out the other end. I would build a career on talking about the other end. All right, so the next clip I call Muscle Bear Kev. Let's see why.
She swear by me, she got a cram.
Stop. Look at that face. Look at my acting. Look at how I can't not move my face. I'm making goofy faces. I'm silent bobbing out long before there's a silent bob. Watch me, and I'm so into it. It's crazy.
I saved the light, she nearly drowned.
Right there, about 14, 15 seconds in this clip. I don't know what I'm doing with my mouth. It's like Elvis. I'm trying to do Elvis something, but Elvis while he's eating like a corn dog, because I got a mouthful of somewhere. It's not sexy at all. I'm trying to be hard. I know nothing about being hard. Look at me nodding at Ernie like I understand. Pussy. You're talking about pussy. Isn't that dangerously close to like a date rape joke? Did she put up a fight? And the whole audience is like, ha 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 ha. It's 1988. You
Not
get away
paying
with that.
attention.
Okay, man, next clip. What was the number one thing people talked about in regards to this play? Do you remember? Because I do. To this day, I'm like, you're kidding.
Yeah.
It was the fact that we put a car
Oh,
on
that
stage.
was I was going to say that because it was unbelievable. They got it from a junkyard or something.
See, unbelievable.
And half of
What is
it-
unbelievable about it? You cut off, your metal shop cut off the front end of a car, put it on stage. You would have thought Christ came back to hot fucking Highlands. People were like, did you see they had a car on stage? And it wasn't even a full car.
That was the first step that they made towards getting really something on
Production
the stage.
value.
That was production value.
It was like
Without
the
moving it
Avatar
around.
of 1988, getting
Really?
half of a car on
Really?
stage.
And you were singing that. That's the best shot I remember.
Grease
in the
Lightning, that's
right?
coming up, man. That's coming. All right,
Wow.
so check this out.
You guys know what's wrong with this thing? Get down. That's Kenickie.
Until I did Clerks, people would still come up to me in the street and be like, you were in that play where they put half a car on a stage. As if it was like,
Right.
it'd never been done before in the history of anything. And I was like, well, I guess it was the first time we did it in the Highlands, I guess. Okay, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. You've seen little tastes, little soupçon, if you will, of Kev as Kenickie singing. This is it. This is the moment. This is the singing fat Kenickie. Watch my dancing. It's basically, I got one move and it's Ralph Cramden's, whoa! That's it. That's all I got. It's pretty embarrassing. Later on, I would add the times kind of, oh yeah, oh yeah. But for right now,
You did that in your
this is
other.
the only, this and maybe I had a Cabbage Patch back in the day or something like that. Run a little running man. All right, here, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, son of Grace Smith here, Kev Smith, Fat Kev Smith, playing a fat Kenickie singing Grease Lightning in Grease. Let the fucking mockery begin.
When I get this baby's paint job, soup up the engine. She will work like a chick. Yeah, the word over, grease lightning. I have it for hell and there's 4,000 quads, oh yeah. A fuel injection cut off, chrome plated rods, oh yeah. With a 4 feet on the floor, they'll be waiting at the door. You know without a doubt that I'll be really making out grease lightning.
I don't think when this musical was conceived, they were like, let's have the largest man in the cast sing about something fast. That's our move. It's this simple. I can still do it, man. It was, how many years later? 1988? I can't do the math. 23, 25, 20.
24.
Is it really?
This is 19.
That's right, 24. Oh my God. There it is, Ralph Cramden. And if you could hear the audience laugh, they support it. They're like, look at this fat man dancing. He amuses us, this fat clown. An obscene gesture on stage,
go,
man.
right? See?
That was because they took away my next line in the song. In the
yeah.
play, it was the music on Broadway. It's a real pussy wagon, but in the stage version, it's a
high
real
school.
dragon wagon.
Oh, okay.
So being that they took the pussy out, I had to put in a little, I had a little something. Ever the rebel. Why didn't I take the shot? This is the last night of the show. I should have been like, what are they going to do? Throw me out of the show? And just said pussy wagon. Everyone in the audience would have been like,
Right. Are you
high
kidding?
school pussy is the best.
You would erupt the whole town of Highlands just doing that.
Dad
You
used to
know,
always
they-
wake me up in the night and say that, high school pussy is the best. I was like, go tell your wife, man. I'm trying to sleep here. And then he'd leave the room, and as he left, I'd go like, God
What do
damn,
you
he's
think?
right. Hold on, back to the show.
Just roll.
Again, this doesn't constitute
This
dancing.
guy's just standing still, though. Him. Look at
Oh,
him.
Danny Hudson? Listen to you, you're like a fucking critic. You're like, and this one over here, he's not doing jack shit. Look at that, Hudson's moving.
Yeah, you're
He's got
moving.
more
Okay.
going for him. Look,
And
he
now
just
he's
threw a little
there.
hip into it.
There
Look at
he
Ernie.
goes. Oh, Lord, look at him.
And here the crowd goes nuts. They're like,
Oh,
woo!
my God.
I know. He should have sang Grease Lightning. I even said that to him. Look at Ernie dancing.
Yeah.
This is the man who should have done Grease Lightning. And I said that to Mr. Rogers, who was the director. I said, Ernie should do Grease Lightning.
Right.
And he goes, Kev, every once in a while you got to face a challenge. And it turns out, you look at my dancing, it looks like I am challenged in a big, big bad way. There's no unison. It's just everyone's all over the map. It's like
Yeah.
they're grabbing at ferries.
Right. Yeah.
Grease lightning. My mother's hips. Look at it. I got childbearing
Forever.
hips.
Forever.
I'm a man of, not a man, a boy on the verge of manhood. I'm 17 years old. I look like my water just broke. So unfair. So you hear me try to hold that note like, I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack right there. I winked at the audience. Look,
Look at that.
how shameful is it? I'm going off and like, I give him a little something. Like, hey man, I know it was
Aren't
good.
they cute?
It's not cute. It's so weird to watch it though. That was me and Ernie O'Donnell and John Horton, Danny Hudson, and Andrew Teeple. Okay, man. Now, whenever you do a show in high school play or musical or something like that, I don't know how it is for everybody else, but for us, we lived for the curtain call. That's what you wanted, man. As people
God,
were
how many
going,
times in the
"Woo!"
back?
Oh, and you sat
Take
there
a
and
bow.
listened to like
Yeah.
who was getting as much applause. Like, man, they liked Ernie. I hope they like me as much. Shit like that. This is my curtain call of me getting flowers. Now I watched this happen like again 24 fucking years ago, but I remember this moment coming around and shit, and I remember making that goofy face. I'm giant. I'm the biggest one on stage, man. It literally looks like it should be called turkey grease, and fucking he ate it all. I swear I'm as big as Greece, the country.
Oh,
I make a lot of
you're
Grease
nice.
jokes.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I'll be here all week.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna bring it down and get real. I mean, I'm not gonna show you the whole show. You've seen Grease, and believe me, it's just me acting poorly. If you want to see that, go watch Catch and Release. In any event, at the end of the show, this was the last performance of the last night of the run, and Mr. Rogers, John Rogers, was he was a math teacher. I had him for like advanced algebra or something like that. But he used to do the dramas and the musicals, and then he stopped for a while. But for his last year, he was like, I want to do the play, and I want to do Grease. It was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, if you will. You could have seen that one coming from, Steve made my mom laugh, so fuck you if it's not funny. That's important. So this evening, Mr. Rogers gets up to give a speech. We're all like, speech, after the bows and shit. And he gets up, and this is the gold to me. This is such a snapshot in time. This, to me, hands down, of one of my favorite nights, one of my best nights of my youth. One of them. And since then, I've done some cool shit.
right.
I know for a fact this is hands down probably one of the 5 greatest nights of Mr. Rogers' life.
I'd just like to say a few words. You know that's almost impossible as far as I'm concerned. The microphone here. It was back in '72. I was coaching. Before that, I used to remember my soccer teams. Then Mr. Waldron left, the best teacher I had in high school. And
Let me explain the joke. Mr. Waldron is Mr. Rogers' age. So when he says Mr. Waldron left, he was the best teacher I had in high school,
You never
everyone's
told
like,
me.
he's not that old, John. It was one of those moments. He's a teacher on stage. He ain't going to be cussing. You're not going to hear him say, oh, fuck, or something like that. But he'll make little jokes like that. At one point, you'll see, you know, a 55-year-old man get a massive reaction from a room just by going, Grease lightning. Like everyone's like, woo! Like he's fucking Elvis returned.
I took over the tradition of the plays of Henry Hudson. Now when I think back, I don't think of the soccer team. '73, I see George Lunny singing If I Were a Rich Man, and think of Fiddler on the Roof. Even though we had a pretty fair soccer team that year, I think it was 13 wins. I look back and I see Kelly Dempsey, who's now a professional actor, 1975, doing Luck, Be a Lady Tonight, and I think of the Guys and Dolls. 1977, I think of Eddie Anthony on the stage doing, what was that song? Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha. 1980, Pete Van Kirk dressed up in his gold outfit doing Bye Bye Birdie. Then there was Mary Beth Me and Bringing Down the House with Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat, 1981. And probably, years from now, I'll see these guys singing Summer Nights, Grease Lightning. I want to say something to you.
Look at me. I'm looking at this guy like he's Christ returned. Like, we loved him. We were all air director. I mean, he was a good guy. Yeah.
The admiration he got. For
But look, he takes it real. He's going to take it real, Mr. Rogers.
This cast made me awfully proud tonight. Don't get maudlin. Okay. And the girls, I can't say enough about them. They're all beautiful. Inside. Okay?
That's cute.
I don't even know what that meant. It sounded vaguely creepy, but the audience was okay with it in 1988.
Let me tell you something about these guys. There are 40 seniors in this school, and you know this school is reducing its size every year. You've read it in the papers.
I'm going to stop right there because most people watching would be like, I'm sorry, did he say 40? 40? Yes, the man said there are 40 seniors in the school.
You know how many seniors came out for this play? You're looking at it. 7. I said, guys, I don't know what we're going to do. You're the cast. You only got 7. I'm really proud of these guys. How about a big hand? Full size might have shrunk, but not the talent.
There it is, man. Little snapshot in time, little school in a little town, not even a town, a borough of Highlands. Henry Hudson Regional performs Grease, 1988. 5 years after this, I make Clerks. Life is weird.
Fantastic.
That's it for SMarchive this week, kids. I'd like to thank my mom for being here.
My pleasure.
And for me
As
being
always.
here, because without her doing it, I wouldn't be here. Thanks for watching the clips with me as well. And remember, kids, don't throw anything out. Throw that shit in the SMarchives.
Absolutely.